It's the weekend board games, a day late, and I'm just sitting in my car edition. Um, Life, man, got in the way. Things been busy at work, and at home, and I just didn't have time to sit down and make this. I'm taking some time in my car to work on it now. So, thanks for checking it out. My name is Tubbs. This is Tubbs Plays Games. Like I said, I'm Tubbs. I play games. I like games, so I talk about games. This is the weekly segment where I recap all of the board games that I played this week. Just tell you a brief little hit about each one, as brief as I can. I tend to ramble. And then we also talk about Ultimate Game of the Week, which I'll talk about at the end of the video. If you're watching this on TikTok, YouTube, or Instagram, go to the other two. My videos are posted all of there. I would love your engagement and support on all three. Just give us a like, give us a comment, tell me what you played this week. Subscribe, follow, all of that good stuff. Really, really makes me feel good. And then if you like playing games on Board Game Arena, I'm J.R.R. Tubbs, and I would love to play games with you. So, that is everything. Let's get to the games we played this week. Kicking it off as we do almost every week with the Monday night game. The Monday night game is our endeavor to try not to turn our TV on after dinner on Monday nights when my son is with us. And so we almost always play a board game. It's a chance to play a small game, usually a new game because my son likes to try new games out. He also likes to repeat games, which we were doing in this case with Soda Jerk. It was his first time playing the advanced rules, which I think make the game a lot better. And Soda Jerk's just a good time. Soda Jerk's from All Play. I got to play Gaia Project, which was a first time for me, and was my game of the week last week. I really, really enjoyed this. I like the Terra Mystica system, which Gaia Project follows in many, many ways. But I found Gaia Project to be a little bit easier for me to follow. I have been learning Terra Mystica with a guy in my board game group who is a seasoned Terra Mystica player and likes all of the Terra Mystica family of games, and so he taught us this one as well. He's an excellent teacher of the game of Terra Mystica. There's things I bump against in my brain. This one was a little bit easier for me to follow, and I immediately started a game on BGA when I got home to really lock it in there. Got to play another play of Free Ride. This game's been hitting the table pretty regularly with my group lately. I am really enjoying this game. As I've said before, it's like Ticket to Ride for gamers, which, like, no shade on Ticket to Ride. This is just a better game to me. We finally played it exactly right, and it's stellar. I love this game, and I will never get tired of playing it. And this is from Rio Grande Games. While we were waiting for the game at the other table to finish up that night, we played some Crokinole. I really, really like Crokinole a whole lot. I'm not good at it, but again, I'm getting better. But it is just such an excellent dexterity game. We wound up playing some doubles Crokinole after this singles game that I played, which was also really, really enjoyable. Crokinole's great. We closed out the night with two quick card games, first of which was No Thanks, which is like a hand-passing set collection kind of game, which comes to us from Amigo. I still haven't quite got the hang of this one. I've played it a few times, and it's not got the hang of it. Like, I don't understand the rules. I do. But strategy-wise, just don't get it yet. But speaking of that, the second game we played, same situation. We played Startups, which comes to us from Oink Games. I've played this a few times now, and really, really big fan of it. People who are following me know that I am on a mission to collect most, if not all, of the Oink games, so I always pick one up when I find one. This one is one of my tops, but I still don't really understand it strategy-wise, as you can see by the fact that I was picking up multiple companies. Apparently, you're not supposed to do that. I did very poorly at the end of this game. Started off our Sunday meetup with a game of Trick or Bid, which is from Jon Games. This is a trick taker that my son really enjoys. I really like the mechanism where you set your bid, and then the first person to set a bid is also creating a trump suit, and you're trying to get to that number in order to score the most points. I think it's a very cool way to do a trick taker. Moved on to playing some Jungo, which is from Happy Camper Games. This is a hand shedding game very similar to Scout. We all know and love Scout. I don't think that I like Jungo better than Scout, but I'm always down to play Jungo. I like the art on it, and it's just, again, it's a good time. Got to play Galactic Renaissance, which has some area control aspects. It has some deck building aspects, some hand management aspects, and action selection cards, which is a mechanic that I always really enjoy. And yeah, this was a really great game. I really had a good time with it. It didn't click for me right away, as most games don't when I'm learning them. So I look forward to playing this one again. And yeah, so Galactic Renaissance, good times. And that comes to us from, I may mispronounce this, but Matagot Games. My son was at the meetup with me, as he is every other Sunday. He loves going to it, and we like getting him involved in games. One of his favorites to play with us is Skull, and so we definitely played some Skull that day. Skull is so fun. Borrow a phrase from one of my favorite screenwriters, which is Aaron Sorkin. If you haven't played Skull with a 10-year-old that thinks they're being really deceptive when they are definitely not, then you haven't seen Shakespeare the way it's meant to be done. Skull is an excellent game to break out at a bar. And I want to tell you who publishes it, but I don't know. And there's multiple publishers listed. So, sorry. And then we finished up Sunday with Aquatica from Cosmodrome Games, which is another game with like action selection cards, which I previously established I really enjoyed. Very big Concordia vibes. I really enjoyed it. My son actually really enjoyed it, which makes me excited to teach him Concordia. He did really well with it. Beat me, almost beat the winner. So it was a closer game than I expected for him. But yeah, I really enjoyed that one. I just forgot to take a picture. So I have to tally the votes for Game of the Week, Ultimate Game of the Week, but I have to get back to work, so those will be coming a little bit later today. And then I will finish this video and post it. So let's go to me from a few hours from now. Thanks, me from earlier today. It is hours later. I'm at home. Work was still busy. The winner of this week's Ultimate Game of the Week is Harmonies. Harmonies, I mean, come on. We all know Harmonies. Harmonies is an excellent game. And Harmonies was suggested by Generation Board Game. For those of you who don't know what Ultimate Game of the Week is, on Instagram every Sunday, I run a hashtag called Game of the Week, where people post the best game they played all week. And then on Monday, we post to my stories a list of all of the games, and everybody then has all of Monday to vote for their top 3, and whatever game gets the most votes is Ultimate Game of the Week. So, congratulations again to Harmonies for winning Ultimate Game of the Week. And if you are on Instagram and would like to join us in Game of the Week, drop me a line, and I will add you to our fabulous group chat. So that is all for this week's Week in Board Games. I thank you so much for watching. I look forward to hearing what you played this week, and I will see you all next week.